friends, welcome back to my channel. So we're going to try and finish this off today, and everyone was liking the color and the bow, so I'm liking that too. I did add black tie. I wanted to kind of bring in the black from the side, and I did pick this kind of color, but that's not the gray. This is almost blue, so I kiboshed that. We could use that when we're making ephemera. I'm not going to waste it. So in the meantime, while I, got off camera and whatever, and then I come back today and I thought, okay, no, actually it was last night. I was Zooming with staff, and yeah, I just kind of did a few things just to get us going. So why don't you quit the chit chatter, Lori, and start. So we got the inside cover. I did cut some, what is this stuff called? Pockets. So I did that. I cut some paper down, and that's kind of what we're going to do. We're going to go with the flow here and put it on, but I want to ink it. But I think I'm going to use a different, I'm not going to use the black soot. I'm going to use the ground espresso. So that's what we're going to use for, this pocket stuff. Okay. Just because I don't want to make it all black and gray, and you know what I'm trying to say, friends. I'm trying to bring in a little bit of different color at the same time as making it, true to how I want it to be. So we've got that down. That is just going to be this pocket here. So, right, I'm gonna glue this onto here, and I don't really like using, I have a real hard time with the glue. I'm not gonna lie. The glue kind of drives me cray-cray, because I don't like on the altered composition notebooks how it kind of bubbles. If you have glue that's got wet, like it's a little bit water-based, I think that's what they call it. So we'll just do this. And if you have that, then that makes it look a little bit, so let's just put that there, bring it down a smidge. Nope, a little higher. I just want to make sure I'm laying it down. Laying it down, friends. Come on now. Oh man. I want to make sure that I'm laying it down right on where I'm supposed to be laying it, if you get my drift. Okay, I think that's perfect. Well, it's not perfect, but care don't. Oh my gosh, what is happening up there now? I'm sorry, friends, if you can hear that. Like I'm telling you, they sit around the living room and say, okay, I think she's filming, so let's go, take her down a notch. That's what I think. I should get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. Could you imagine? I am just trimming this a little bit off. That's all I'm doing. And then I'm going to ink this side of it, just so that we don't see that white, right? That's it. And it's going to be, I'm going to cover this up. So I hope you don't mind long videos. I'm going to do this until I can get it pretty much done. Now, see how that is not... That's not the way I like it. Malenta. You know what? At the end of the day, it's okay. It's okay. Get the glue out, and we'll just handy dandy this down. I just forgot that I folded a piece down. So let's just make that work. Okay? So there we have it. This I'm not liking. Sorry for all the twisting, but I have to be able to see what's happening here. And right off the get-go, this isn't sticking down the way I want it to, probably because I didn't put enough glue. Okay, so then let's flip this up. That's pocket one. This is going to be a double pocket here, or not a double pocket, but a pocket here, okay? See this here? So that's what we're gonna do. We're going to get the ink. Now, I'm not going to see probably the ink on this paper, but at the end of the day, I want to make sure And I have to give a shout out to one of my subscribers. Let me just look at the name so I don't muck it up. Her name is Katie Plans and Pens. Katie, thank you so much for telling me about my overexposed videos lately. I really appreciate that because I don't watch my videos. I don't go back and watch them. So it really helps when I have, you know, people to say, okay, you know what, Lori, come on, your videos are blurry, or your videos are this, or because then I can fix it. So I'm going to try today to not overexpose the video. So there's some times, and I'm going to say this just off the get-go, there's times when, like, I'm sitting right by a window here, the sun is beaming in like no tomorrow, okay? So, but I still use, like, you know, full light. So maybe I have to tone that down. Like today, maybe I might be okay because it's overcast, it's freezing rain here, you know, power lines are going down. I don't even know if I'm going to get to, you know, put this up properly. But, you know, I want to make sure that, so this is going to go, I'm just going to glue this while I'm chatting away, right? So yeah, I really appreciate that so much. Katie, thank you again. I can't thank you enough on how much that has helped. Now, I don't know if anyone's content creator out there, do you watch your videos back? Is it bad of me not to? I guess that's a thing for me. Like, do I need to do that? I think, friends, I just overshot my my thing here. So I'm gonna have to trim that and maybe glue the bottom because I've got a little bit glue like here. So let's just take that up so I don't need to put that. And then this is gonna get glued to there, okay? So let's just glue this piece across and then up, right? Because that's all I need, and this piece here. And then we're going to glue it together, just like that. There we go. And again, we're going to ink that, but I'm going to wait a little bit until I'm finished with this. So this piece is going to go on here. Okay, so this I'm going to ink as well. So let's get the ink out and make sure we're all consistent, right? What else do I have to tell you guys? So I've been reaching out to a number of people for a collab. I think the next couple that I'm going to be reaching out to is Carol and Michael. I have to, you know, plan out the timings of it all. So that will happen. And what else do we need to discuss? Business-wise. It's not a business. Who am I kidding? So yeah, so I just want to make sure that that's okay. So let's put down the glue. I keep reaching for my art glitter glue. And, you know, does it matter which one we use? I don't think so. I think they all kind of work the same way, right? And then that. So again, let me put it this way. I want to make sure that this part is copacetic. You know what I mean? That's what I want to make sure of. Okay. Beauty. Okay. So we've got that down. Now, let's flip it back over. So we got this pocket and this pocket in here. Okay. So what I might want to do is, I don't know if I want to ink that, but I am going to glue it. I'm going to glue that closed, right? And that is what's happening there. So we'll glue that because we want it to be, and then I'm going to have to trim, right? I'm going to have to trim. and that's okay. So let's get my handy dandy paper out. Let's see what I've got going on here. So I think that's good. I think it's just this bottom piece. So sorry friends, I need to get where I'm going to be able to see the edge. I can't see it when it's up top, and then I don't, because I don't want the paper to be cut. Like the, you know, I don't want to cut too much off of the end and have it sticking up. If that's a plan. You see what I'm saying? So this needs to get trimmed up just a tad. This is going to be difficult. Now, I want to show you guys something. If you can see what I'm talking about. So the altered composition notebooks, you got to be extremely careful with them because they're just a notebook. It's just for kids in school and what have you. But I bent this back to lay it flat, and look at what it did. Now, do I care too much about it? No. I got washi tape that I'm going to put up the middle, you know, all the things. So I'm okay with how that is for now. Okay? Now, I have this gray lace. So I'm thinking to put it here, like just as an edger. But I think it might be too big. What do you think about that? I think that might be too big for there right now. We'll see. But there's our pocket here. We got our pocket here. So Bob's your uncle on our first page of pockets. Okay, so we're good. So next thing I pulled is this. I cut this off, and I'm just going to make it a belly band. Now, again, we're going to ink, but I'm going to ink this up a lot. Do you know what I mean? I want it to be outstanding on the white paper. I find that the composite notebooks, the white paper, kind of drives me a little cray-cray. I've been testing the waters on like inking them up or painting some of them, or, you know, I don't know. But yeah, that's not something that I am successful at just yet. Just because it's such fine paper. But, you know, I'm trying very hard to figure out better ways to use the papers. Oopsie-daisy, come on now. Man. There, straight. And then we can put, I don't know, something like this in it. I made this last night. Or what else do we got going? I made a whole bunch of little things over here, and I made some tags. So let's just do this tag. So we, yeah, it's, you know, it's practice, right? Practice, test things out, see how it works. That's why I'm testing different glues to see how it affects different things. But, and this one, I want to use the slat. You know what I mean? This one. We use a little bit of a slat, and then that way I could use some of this. Does it matter? No. So let's just cut that end off, and then we'll use this. I think it's a bit thick, but you know, a bit long maybe, but that's okay too. We'll figure it all out, friends. Play around with it, see what works, see what doesn't. That's how it goes. Now, I say that today because today I'm relaxed. I'm, you know, a little bit, I'm tired. We had pancake breakfast at the club this morning, 7:30 this morning, and, you know, getting everything ready and all that kind of stuff. So it was, and then I'm going to glue this love that I cut out, right? I'm just going to put it there. Should I ink it? Maybe I should. I don't know how it's going to work because it's very, and by the way, friends, sorry for my nails. When you're cooking and cleaning and all that kind of stuff at the club, the nails just go a little wonky. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue where we can make sure that it's going to stick a wee, right? And put that right there. There. Now, you can't very well see it. I see it probably better than you, but Bob's your uncle. There's your tuck spot. And it's got a little bit of a, what do you call it on the back? You can write till your heart's content. Now, let's go to the next page. Now, I got printed off a whole bunch of this stuff. I was going to do something with this. What, you say? I don't know. I was thinking of using it as a tuck spot. Can we do that? I think I'm going to do that. But I'm not going to do, I'm going to just do a hole. And then we'll anchor up, right? Again. And so what this looks like, I'm going to show you what this looks like. Where is it? I'm trying to find it while I'm inking so that you guys can see what the situation is, right? Let's see. There it is. So this is what it looks like. So this is from Prima, right? I used it as a, you know, tag in my planner for the club. But now I'm just using it as a template. But this was from Prima for the dolls. You know, the doll things that I was doing not in a few videos ago. I don't know if you can remember. Anywho, that, so I thought, you know what, I could do that, but I don't need to have, it like looking like a dresser. Do you know what I mean? But I need to put something on it for sure. So like what, you say? Okay, first off, I like this piece. So I'm just going to use this little wee piece. Okay. And come on, cut, cut, cut. And we'll just put this in like this. So, someone asked me, someone DM'd me and said, do you sell your composite notebooks? I don't. And not to say that I won't, okay? But the one thing I don't want to do, and I'll tell you the reason why I don't normally. So I did start a Etsy shop a while back. So this, I'm just going to put the top, right? And then I'm going to do along the bottom because I'm going to use it as a tuck spot. So yeah, you know, as much as I want to sell them and okay, I need to step back so I know what I'm saying. The problem I have with it is this, okay? I'm going to, let's do these proper because they don't look proper. The problem I have is that it's very expensive to ship. So by the time you price the book out with all the stuff in it, right? Like all your paraphernalia and your this and your that and whatever, you know, it gets expensive. So I thought, oh, forget it. You know what? I'm not going to fight with people about pricing and this and that. I figured to myself, this is what I'm going to do. If you see something you like, you want it, or you want me to make you one, let me know, and we can figure something out. That's as the best I can do. What do I want to do with this, you say? Well, that's a really good question, Lori. I think I'm going to put a tag on it, right? Put a tag, and will it fit in there? Can I see? I think it will. Yes. Okay, so that's what's happening. So yeah, we, that way I'm not putting myself out there and having to pay for Etsy and nobody buying anything and blah, 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 right? This way, if you want to see something, then, you know, I was going to put them on a Facebook group and then just have it, do it that way. And then people can see what's available. But, cause I have a lot of these, I'm not going to lie, a lot. So let's just do this and then we'll do this. So yeah, I don't want to be, let's just put this right here. I want to make sure that it's straight, right? So that it looks good on both sides. Yes, sirree, Bob. Okay, there we go. And that's pretty, and then that can slide right in there. And just like that. I like it. I like it a lot. So we move on, right? And we'll go to the next grouping. Now, what are we going to do here, you say? That's a good idea, or a good question, because what I thought I would do here is actually use this ribbon around the bottom or around here, right? I could do that. And then I know it's going to be difficult to, it's very flimsy lace, so it's not going to hold like as a pocket. But how about we do this? I think I'm going to do this. Okay, so I got other paper out. So let's do, I pulled some other gray paper and stuff like that. So there's this one, which I like, right? So let us do a cut. I'm going to cut it, and I'm going to make a pocket per se, right? Yeah, let's do it kind of a big one. Not, you know what I mean? Not like, I just want maybe this. I think this size right here, like that, right? And then we're going to cut a nice little notch. Give us a notch, right? Let's do it this way. And come on, there. Notch it up, ink it up, you know, all the things. I swear half of these videos, that's all you watch, is me inking, cutting wrong, measuring wrong, laying it down wrong. But that's okay too, because you know what? I know you guys are going to learn from all my faux pas, my little faux pas. So we're going to put that down here, and we're going to glue her up. Then I'm going to put some of that lace over it. You know what I mean? That's the plan, Stan. And just see if it looks good. I'm sure it will. Always does. And I'm going to go right up against this line. Well, that didn't turn out very well, did it? There we go. It's a little bit of glue hanging there. But then I'm going to grab this. And I thought I could just put it across or put it like this. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to cut. Let's get my handy dandy little, what are these called? I don't know what these scissors are called, but they cut, you know, see the thing? Yeah, the thing. It's very, very integral conversation we're having, right? And it's not even cutting proper. Care don't. Care don't. So we're going to hang it. I just want to hang it a little bit off the edge. That just does not look finished. Oh my gosh. I need sharp scissors. Friends, are these sharp? Let's try these. Because that is not, look, that's not sharp either. I'm having a really difficult time with sharp scissors. Does anybody else? I have 80 pairs of scissors here, and not one of them are sharp. Oh, these ones are. Okay, thank you, sir. These are my new faves. Okay. I just want to make sure they're there. And then this can go right here. Right like that. With a little bit hanging over. What do you think about that? I think it's cool. I don't know. Anyway, let's just lay some glue down, because, you know, I don't know that this is, I'm going to have to just kind of just layer down and see how it goes, right? Okay, I just didn't put enough. That's okay. There we go. And we'll tack. I'm just going to tack it, because I think I could use it as a little bit of a tuck spot for like a wee, let's just see. We're only going to see, friends. Is it going to be perfect? But at the end of the day, we're going to see it. And we'll wait for that to dry just a tad. But you see what I'm saying? You could put like a little tag in there. You can put, how about this tag? This tag will look pretty. But you got to make sure that that's all tacked down. Like this is not tacked. So get your buns down there and stay. Okay, that's the way that's going to go. Okay, so we're going to move off. Actually, what am I going to do with this? I'm going to leave that little paper right there just in case. I don't want it sticking to this paper. And then I'm hoping you guys are seeing everything. Dear Lord. And so we have this one. This one is going to be another tuck spot. It looks like a tag. It is a tag, but it's just going to be a tuck. It's not going to be a huge tag. I could put it in the front. Maybe I'll put it in the front. How about we do that? Just to say that we, you know, there. I like that. And then we can put, where is the, oh, there it is. I'm going to put this one on here because it's quite a bit. And then I'm going to put maybe some black. How about that? We'll put a little bit of black, like just a little. So, there. Because it doesn't have to be perfect. Because what I think I might do is staple it. Do you know what I mean? Like just take it, fold, and staple. There. That's what's going to happen. Get my stapler. Oh, stretch, stretch, stretch. And then stick it on and staple away. There we go. Okay. Put that back because I'm getting like an avalanche here. And let's go back to the front and put that in right where it belongs. I want it in this one, right? So you can put it in here, and then I can put something in there. And then we'll work on, you know, I might have to finish this off camera. I wanted to put something here, but you know, we'll figure that out. You know what? I have a live tonight. FYI, everybody. I am going to do a live. And you're probably all thinking, sure, you said that before. I know. But, well, let's put it this way. If the power doesn't go out, our town is full of power outages, but I do want to go live. So, there was one thing I wanted to do, and I think what I'm going to try and do, friends, is this. I am going to, how am I going to do this? I'm going to, I think this piece, I'm going to cut it into like a, I don't know, a tag. Let's do this. I'm going to do it this way, right? We'll do that, okay? Because what I want to do is cut the tag. So I don't need this piece of paper, but I want this big one, okay? Because what I'm going to do, I'll show you what I'm going to do. We're going to cut. This is just my template that I use, right? And we use it just so that I get the same kind of angles all the time. And I keep pulling it towards me so that, you know, and I doubled it up. I doubled it up because what I want to do, friends, is this. I want to put a hole in the middle. Now, I got this idea. Oh, Steph's Design Space. She did this, and I did one. I'll show you the one I did, because I don't know that I did it on camera, but I will show you what I did. Here it is. So I was practicing, and I did this. Now, I could use this for this one because it's, you know, the color, but I want to do this. I want to put like a little, what do you call it in there, right? So let's do that. Ink this up. We're going to do a circle. I'm hoping it's going to work. Sometimes, friends, that if you don't have a big enough punch, your circle can't get right into the center. And that's where I have a problem. So that one, I want to see, do I have a big circle? Let me see. I don't know that I do. That's the problemo. Yeah, I don't think I have a big circle, but let me see. I'm going to pull all my punches down. Oh, because I have punches back here that I think will work. Right? Yes, there's my circle. I knew I had one, but of course, it's all over the map. My punches are absolutely everywhere, and now the thing is on my slipper. Pardon me. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to see if this is going to go and go. See, it's not going to go right into the center. Ah, that's not going to be good. That's not what I want. That's not what I want, friends. I want it to go right into the center. How about we do there? We do there, or we do from here. Sorry, trying to figure out where I can go from, because that's just not enough. Okay, how about we do this? This is what we're going to do. We're going to take a little bit off of each side. That's what we're going to do. Little wee bit. And then see if that gives me enough space to go. Oh man, I just cut the fold out. Oh, that's okay. You know what? That is a-okay. You know what? I think that's good enough. So let's put this back. I'm going to glue this puppy because I just, you know, got rid of the fold. Right? And then we'll glue up here. Just like that. Fold down here. And then, oops, did I just put some up there? Lori, are you thinking straight? Are ya? Sometimes no. And that's not going to be straight, but we don't care. We don't care because I can trim and I can fix. This stuff is not my worry. Right? And then we'll trim it, we'll trim, and then we'll ink it back up, and Bob's your uncle. You won't even notice that it didn't sit straight, right? And here we are. I've pulled it inside me again because now I've got my chair sitting wonky, and you know, that's not. And it's wonky because your friend here pulled out all her punches and they're all sitting beside me. Like, oh, I don't know. Okay. Oh, you know what I just did? I didn't do this right. You know what? I don't care. Well, I do care. Okay, we're going to do it anyway. I'm going to try it anyway, just to see what happens. See how flimsy that is? Then I got some beautiful vellum, and I thought, you know what, I could put some of this vellum in here. Like, see this gray piece? I could put that in there. I thought that was pretty. And then there's the music, and then this. But there's one back here that I thought would be this one. I thought that would be really pretty. So let's pull that out. Okay? We're going to pull that out. We're going to do a circle. And I'm going to try and put it in there, because your friend here didn't do it right. So what I need is a piece of paper. Let's use this paper. You need some cardstock. I find if you don't use cardstock, you don't have a good, when the paper punches it, or when the punch goes through, it doesn't go through proper. You know what I mean? Okay, so that worked. That worked. So you see, friends, this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to put it in here, but of course, come on now. This is the thing where it takes forever. Now I'm taking it off course, but I really wanted you to see this part. So if I have to, you know, get the video down a little bit, man, oh man, why is this not opening? Because I didn't glue it. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to get this. And I don't think it's going to fit in there anyway. I will tell you. Because I used the same punch. So it's the same size. But I can definitely... What the? Yeah, okay. I need to figure that one out. We'll move on. Sorry, friends. I thought maybe I could do that for you, but it's I didn't do it properly. I made the mistake of cutting off the fold. That's where I made the mistake. But you know what? At the end of the video, I will put a picture in of how we finish that off. Okay? So, in the meantime, let's grab the rest of the, what do you call those things? The boxes and the what have yous that I already cut. But I can use that one, right? I can. So let's grab what I've already cut and continue on with that. But see, that's kind of what I was trying to mimic. I had to cut that out by hand because I had no punch that would go in. Anywho, I'm going to put that in the back, I think. Okay, so let's do another belly band. This one is like I think I'm going to trim the edges, like not trim, but you know, make them all kind of roundish. Finish them off a tad. And yeah, where are we? Are we still filming? Oh my gosh, I got to tell you, yesterday, was it yesterday or the day before? I can't remember, but it just kept cutting off. And I didn't know it was cutting off because unless I look up, I feel like it just keeps going. Yeah, I was getting so frustrated because I thought, oh my God, this is going to take forever. And then there's going to be so much editing and blah, blah, blah. Oh my gosh. It was a going concern, but it worked out in the end. My nails are such a disaster. I'm almost embarrassed to be doing a video. Let's get some of this mucky stuff off. And then we'll put this here. And then I'm going to put some words and stuff in there, right? And then this can go here as well. Now, it doesn't have to be, I want it to be mucky. Okay, that's what I'm trying to achieve. And then we just put them in there. And then back here, we'll do another one. Now, I think what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to put one of these on top of it, like a pocket on top of it, and use it as a tuck and a pocket. That's the plan, Stan. Let's see if it comes to fruition this time. Okay, so glue it up. So this is going to be the tuck, right? And then we'll layer down just like this. And then on top, or on top of this, we're going to do like, hey, how about I use this? You know, I could use that. Like just use that. Yeah, let's do that. Something different, right? Let's do circle, circle, lay that one down. Now, should I have inked that? Yeah, probably. Oh well. And you know what I just did? Okay, come off of there. Your friend here has a little problem. Little bit of a problem with following kind of, you know, instructions to herself. So we're just going to do a little bit here. Just like this. Right? And will that fit in there? Yes, it will. See? Isn't that cute? Cute, cute, cute. This one, I think I'm going to do the black just to give it a little bit of, I think that's going to look nice. And then we're going to do a little hole and then see what happens when I finish decorating that. So that can go there. Let's just, I think this piece needs a little bit of tacking down. There. This piece too. It's kind of bubbling up, but that's okay. Oh, I put too much in it. Anyway, we'll leave that. And then we're going to go to the back because we are at 39 minutes. We're going to go to the back and we're going to do this one in here. But what are we going to use? That's a really good question. I think I want to use this one. That's what I think. Right? Use this one as a pocket. Yeah, let's do that. So we'll do that. And then we're going to add a little bit of embellishments. And then tonight, when I'm on the live, I'll show you guys how it turned out. So don't forget, join the Loriedeanplans Facebook group. It has the, I think it's in the calendar, pinned, not pinned, featured. So yeah, I think that. And then this one, I'm just going to do like the 5 and a bit. Actually, let's, Lori, before you do it, let's do it 6. Right? And then we'll do this. Yeah, Loriedeanplans Facebook group. You can go in there and join, and it'll tell you when the live is. It's 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we're going to put that there, but we're going to do a punch, right? And then I'm not going to ink it because it's, you know, pretty much inked. I want to see before I glue that down if that's going to fit. Is it going to fit? Yes. Okay. Good, good, good. But we'll do a little wee squeeze of the glue. I don't want to put too much because if it squeezes over, then we're not going to have enough room. Just put a small little bead, and that was a big bead, Lori. Come on now. And we'll put this down here. There. Pop it up a little bit, and then we'll put this in here. Just like that. Loverly. I love it. And let's go back and see how this made out. I think that's beautiful. And then that one, I think I have a tag. Actually, I don't have one made because I used them all. Did I? Sure did. Okay, we'll just use an example. Let's just use this as an example. Oh, this one. We'll put this in here because I made it for this. Not for this exact purpose, but for this. I thought that's cute. Cute, right? And then let's go back, and I'm going to put some dangles on this. I got some beauty. Let's pick, while we're on here, we're going to pick the jewelry that goes on there. So let's see. I can never get this open. Okay. I almost want to do like a pearl. Do you know what I mean? Like right here. But this one's got a diamond in it, so that's not happening. How about this one? Or this one. This one's really pretty, but it's going to be buried. So no, we're gonna stick to the pearl situation. Like that would be pretty, right? Because it's got the gold with the gold flecks. What else? There's a black one. How about we could do a black one that will help with bring in the black of the thing. I think that's what we're going to do right there. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. And actually, there's a nice little white bow tie. Oh, look at me getting all these ideas. Nice little flower there. There's this one. I'm looking at all these little wee things. You see the little black flower? Let's see. I think that's the one that is going to take us into... why is that hanging off there? You know, that doesn't make me happy when I just got a rando little bead sitting there. Yeah, so that's that. I think we picked our little jewelry there, so that's cool. And then I got some beads in that I'm going to add. So there you have it, friends. I'm going to tidy up a little bit so that you guys can get a good sense of what the heck we have going on here. And I got another couple tags to put in. Boy, oh boy. I don't know what I did in that whole 40 minutes. Do you? Does anybody know? Anyway, I'm going to take this. I'm going to tidy up. And then we're going to put this up here because that, my friends, is contradicting with the color of the situation we got going on here. So we'll leave that for now. We'll tie this up, right? There we go. Tie, tie, tie. And have a nice little bow on this side. And then there we have it. I think that is going to be, that's going to look stunning. Don't you think? Handy dandy, beautiful. I think it's going to be really, really pretty. I love the little fleck coming out here. I might do it on a few other pages, but there you have it. I will show you the finished product tonight, friends, and then I get started on a new one. I've got a new one planned, so we'll do that. And also like, comment, subscribe, all the things, and most of all, have yourselves a fantastic day, and we'll see you tomorrow in another video. Bye.